prayer book. Sentient beings, especially those enemies who hate me, obstructors who harm me, and those who create obstacles on my path to liberation and all-knowingness, may they experience happiness, be separated from suffering, and swiftly will I establish them in the state of unsurpassed, precious, complete, and precious Buddhahood. All Mother sentient beings, especially those enemies who hate me, obstructors who harm me, and those who create obstacles on my path to liberation and all-knowingness, may they experience happiness, be separated from suffering, and swiftly will I establish them in the state of unsurpassed, perfect, complete, and precious Buddhahood. Thus, until I achieve enlightenment, I perform virtuous deeds with body, speech, and mind. Until death, I perform virtuous deeds with body, speech, and mind. From now until this time tomorrow, I perform virtuous deeds with body, speech, and mind. In the Buddha, the Dharma, and the Sangha, most excellent, I take refuge until enlightenment is reached. By the merit of generosity and other good deeds, may I attain Buddhahood for the sake of all sentient beings. In the Buddha, the Dharma, and the Sangha, most excellent, I take refuge until enlightenment is reached. By the merit of generosity and other good deeds, may I attain Buddhahood for the sake of all sentient beings.
Manam Gadanyam Besim Jindam Devadan Devajudan Dembarjurji Dongadan Donga Jejudan Davarjurji Donga Mebe Devadan Mendavarjurji
May all Mother sentient beings, boundless as the sky, have happiness and the causes of happiness. May they be liberated from suffering and the causes of suffering. May they never be separated from the happiness which is free from sorrow. May they rest in equanimity, free from attachment and aversion. May all Mother sentient beings, boundless as the sky, have happiness and the causes of happiness. May they be liberated from suffering and the causes of suffering. May they never be separated from the happiness which is free from sorrow. May they rest in equanimity, free from attachment and aversion.
Page 2, Cakrasamvara. Om Sobhava Shuddha Sarva Dharma Sobhava Shuddha Hva Tombe Ngang Le Se No Yere Kong Me Me Jo Wo Tho Je Chen Bu Ko Wen Da Da Ga Sha Je Sa Ye Ba Sa Sa Tha Ja Tha Ni Ben Chen Jin Men Jin 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 Da No Je Yu.
From within a state of emptiness, the entire universe arises as the form of the great compassionate Lord, free of any reference point, white like a kunda flower, with one face and 4 arms. The 2 main hands are joined at the heart, and the other 2 hold a lotus and a mala. He is adorned with precious ornaments and sits in the Vajra posture.
Om Mani Padme Hum, Om Mani Padme Hum, Om Mani Padme Hum. Om Mani Padme Hum, Om Mani Padme Hum, Om Mani Padme Hum. Om Mani Padme Hum, 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 Om Mani Bimana Mani. Om Mani Bime Om Re Toga Ne Gan Dojar Mayo Gan Samet Bedo Tango Rad Yong Ye Doga Den Ze Shaban Zen Sha Ye Du Tang Yong Je Nye Den Da Tu Zo Se Ye Se No Guru Yo.
At his heart, which is my dwelling place, is the wrathful king, the protector, Achala, blue like a flax flower, holding a sword in his right hand and a lasso in his left, held in the threatening mudra at his heart. Standing on his right foot and placing his left knee on a sun disk seat, his splendorous form outshines the four Maras.
Om Bedatina Maharokana Home Bedatina Bedatina Maharokana Bedatina. Bedatina Maharokana Om Bedaya Doga Juljong Benyade Rani Pamo Yaje Kumdoma Sanye Dago Tuba Kodramze Ye Gom Yong Bedab Yo.
At Achala's heart, upon a tetrahedron, lotus and sun, I appear as Vajravarahi, red with two faces and two arms, holding a crooked knife, a skull cup, and a katvanga. With the right leg bent and the left one outstretched, I abide in the posture of royal enjoyment.
Om 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 Sarva Vedanta Kinaye Bedarvananaye Bedamberozanaye Hong 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 Bebe So Om 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 Sarva Vedanta Kinaye Bedarvananaye zan biro zana ye hum 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 be 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 so om sa bedanda gune ye bezarwana ye bezan biro zana hum 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 be 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 so om sarva bedanda gune ye bezarwana ye bezan biro zana om be be so Sabdanda Kinaya Bezarvana Bezan Berozana Om Bebe So Om Sarvabdanda Kinaya Bezarvana Bezan Berozana Om Bebe So Om Sarvabdanda Kinaya Bezarvana Bezan Berozana Om be so Om sabdanda kinaya bezarvana bezan berozana Om be so Om sabdanda kinaya bezarvana bezan berozana Om be so Om sabdanda kinaya bezarvana Om be so Om sabdanda kinaya bezarvana bezan berozana Om be so Om sabdanda kinaya bezan berozana Om be so Om sabdanda kinaya bezan berozana Om be so Majanam ganyam besan jeno Deden tong ada shen san je Kumbha dosa wanje nan
I will practice the yoga of the four empowerments so that all mother sentient beings, limitless as space, may have happiness, be freed from suffering, and gain the state of Buddhahood.
Dorjee Tenzin Pamo Yondanje Tethon Zenjen Yam Yam Rubada Rinchen Dajan Jin Jin Jangan Jo Tumsen Jizye Dena Kargunje Wodan Wazer Zedye Denbar Jo Samsar Wadan Chujin Shabada Yeran Bujin Suwayi Gewa Chungze Dagi Jisaba Tam Chizobe Sanjo Sengo.
I appear as the Yidam deity. Before me, at brow level, on a seat of lotus, sun, moon, and brocade silk, is my root guru, Vajradhara, in the form of Bhagavan Sri Heruka. Holding the Vajra and bell, he is with his consort, Varahi, holding a curved knife and a skull. The father and consort are adorned with bone ornaments, ribbons, and jewels. With one leg outstretched and the other one bent, they stand on a seat of Kalaratri and Bhairava. Moving in the 9 moods of dance, they abide in a brilliance of rays and lights. Whatever slight virtue I have gathered through prostrating, offering, confessing, rejoicing, beseeching, and praying, I dedicate it all for great, complete enlightenment.
Lama Dorjee Chang Jimbe Dala Wango Warje Duso Lama Dorjee Chang Jimbe
great Guru Vajradhara, please bestow empowerment upon me. Page 10. White light radiates from the coil of hair between the brows of the Guru Father with consort, dissolving between my brows and cleansing the obscurations of my body. I receive the supreme vase empowerment, and I come to embody every Buddha's form, the deity mandala, appearing yet empty. White light with a red glow radiates from the Guru Father and consort's point of union, dissolving into my throat and cleansing the obscurations of my speech. I receive the supreme secret empowerment, and I come to embody every Buddha's speech, the nature of mantra, heard yet empty. Blue light radiates from the endless knot at the heart of the Guru Father and consort, dissolving into my heart, cleansing the obscurations of my mind. I receive the supreme third empowerment, and I realize the nature of all the Buddha's mind, free from all bonds of arising, ceasing, and abiding. The Guru Father and consort melt into light, dissolving into my crown and purifying the grasping of my three doors. I receive the fourth empowerment and realize the vast and equal essence spontaneously as every Buddha's body, speech, mind, and sameness wisdom. Thus I abide in Mahamudra, unfabricated primordial awareness. By this virtue, may I and all other beings swiftly accomplish the glorious Guru, establishing all sentient beings without exception in that state. I supplicate to the Lord Vajradhara, Tilopa, Naropa, Marpa, Milarepa, Gampopa, Padmadrupa, Jikten Sungun, at the feet of the root guru who is kind in the three ways, and to all the root and lineage gurus, the yidams and dharma protectors, please grant blessings upon my mind.
Dorjee hong le dorjee samba shiva ne song ve thab deva chen ranjen dorjee je treva le dorjee ne shiva le song ve shira domba ne ranjen treva
A home transforms into Vajrasattva, who melts and arises as the Vajra, whose nature is the method of great bliss. An awe transforms into Vajratropa, who dissolves and arises as the bell, whose nature is the wisdom of emptiness. The Sanskrit vowels on my right palm transform into a sun, and the consonants on my left palm into a moon.
Om Sarva Gada Sedemben Samaya Titra Ekatam Darayam He 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 Hung 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 Beso Om Benzang Dharma Raneda Saraneda Sandaraneda Sarva Buddha Chatra Chatra Tanya Parameda Nada Soba Bendra Sado Sendaya Sendoka Hung 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 Ho Ho Om Beda Dharma Raneda Dharaneda Sandaraneda Sarva Buddha Chatra Chatra Lene Tanya Paramedana Subhava Beda Sado Sendaya Sendoka Hung 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 Ho Om Beda Dharma Raneda Dharaneda Sandaraneda Sarva Buddha Chatra Chatra Lene Tanya Paramedana Nada Subha Beda Sado Sendaya Sendoka Hung 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 Ho 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 Yani Ke Jega Jom Den Den Nin Je
In an instant, I appear in the form of the co-emergent, transcendent conqueror.
Om Khindaro He Hong Hong Te Om Soba Vashuddha Sarva Dharma Soba Shuddha Vai Dong Beng An Le Long Me Thu Je Je Ten Ale Ka Ba La Yang Shen Ja Che Ve Nand Mera Mama Shule Durze Ngada Nado Taha Kule Shangana Hong Drum Hem Zang Kam Je Che Jan Do Ba Ve Ye Shi Je Yam So Chen Bo Jo Om Aho Om Aho Om Aho.
From the state of emptiness appear wind, fire, and a hearth of skulls. On this, from Ah, arises a vast and wide cupola. Inside it, from Vi, Ra, Ma, Mu, and Shu, arise the 5 nectars, and from Na, Go, Da, Ha, and Ku, arise the 5 meats, marked with Hum, Brum, Am, Jim, and Kam. Through purifying, realizing, and flaring, the substances become a vast ocean of wisdom nectar. Om Ahum.
Om Kindaro He Hom Hom He Hom Soba Vashuddha Sarvada Soba Vashuddha Hom Dom Bengang Le Lom Me Thu Je Je Ten Ale Kabala Yang Shen Ja Che Ve Nan Mera Mama Shole Durse Ngata Kataha Taha Kule Shanganam Dong Dren Am Zan Kam Jen Se Do Barbe Ye Shi Ji Durse Jan So Chen Bo Yu.
From the state of emptiness appear wind, fire, and a hearth of skulls. On this, from Ah, arise a vast and wide cupola. Inside it, from Vi, Ra, Ma, Mu, and Shu, arise the 5 nectars. And from Na, Go, Da, Ha, and Ku, arise the 5 meats, marked with Hum, Brum, Am, Jim, and Kam. Through purifying, realizing, and flaring, the substances become a vast ocean of wisdom nectar. Om Ahum.
Om Ka 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 Ye Ka Ye Sava Yaksha Raksha Sabda Dreda Pesha Za Umanda Apama Daka Daka Nedaya Ema Balendra Hanen Samaya Rajendra Sarva Siddhe Medra Yase Yate Bam Yate Dra Benzadha Parvada Zendradha Mate Dramada Mama Sarva Kadaya Savaya Bhavendo Hom Hom Be Sova Om Ka 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 Ye Ka Ye Sarvaya Raksha Sabda Treda Peshaza Umanda Abba Maran Raga Raga Nedaya Emam Balendra Hanin Maya Raji Siddhe Medra Yazenda Yate Bhavyate Dhambanzata Bhavata Zendrat Mate Dhamata Mama Sarvakarta Sesakam Beshuddha Sasavaya Bhavendo Hom Hom Be Sova Om Ka 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 Ye Ka Ye Sarva Yaksha Sabda Treda Pesha Za Umanda Abba Mara Raga Rag Nedaya Emam Balendra Hane Naya Rakshinda Sarva Siddhe Medra Yase Yate Ba Yate Dran Benzada Bhavat Zendradha Mate Dramat Mama Sarva Kadaya Sesukam Beshuddhaya Savaya Jabhavit Hom Hom Be Om So Jo Shin Jo La Tang De Ne Jian Sin Bo Jong Bo Tang Chakrasamvara
Guardians of the directions, local guardians, gods and hosts of Nagas, harm-bringers, bloodthirsty demons, elemental spirits, flesh-eaters, hungry ghosts, insanity inflictors, memory-crippling demons, Dakinis and Mamos, please accept this Dharma offering. Help us yogins attain enlightenment, pacify adverse circumstances, harm, and injury, and cause the four enlightened activities to be accomplished.
Om Kindaro Hom Hom Be Om Soba Vashida Sarva Dharm Soba Vashida Vai Dom Bang Ale Ale Tu No Yam Jananda Hong Ye Shova Le Song Chu Be Chen Sam Je Me Chaba Sabba Labba Me Be Drusela Namba Ran Ran De Set Chi Ba Jin Do Ju.
From the state of emptiness arises I, from which arise skull cups, each containing a hung. The syllables melt and turn into inconceivable offering clouds, undefiled nectar in essence, and a variety of distinct features in appearance.
Om Benza Gama Om Benza Ainza Mana Om Benza Tochana Om Benza Badanga Om Benza Bube Om Benza Dube Om Benza Loge Om Benza Bende Om Benza Nevede Om Benza Shanta. Bao tane pa me so kun la da du ja sun Simchen kunja tungja Hane hera kaja Simchen tamje heruga Gompan cholangu baji.
In the Buddha, Dharma, and Sangha, I unceasingly take refuge. In the Yogin, secret mantra, and Dakini, the embodiment of the three wheels, and in the male and female spiritual warriors, I unceasingly take refuge. For the sake of all sentient beings, I will become Heruka and establish all sentient beings in the supreme state of Heruka. Shri is non-dual primordial wisdom. He is emptiness of causes and so forth. Ru is without assemblage, and Ka is nowhere abiding.
Simchen tamje la bimba dan deve japa heru ganga hu shere heru goha.
I am glorious Heruka, the cause of benefit and happiness for all sentient beings. Shri Heruka Ham.
Danye parchen domba sarve punga jarva renga ta Kangma yunga jimche sona sanchu senpa sarva ye Tusu hungne hungye ngana neja ma se je jirpa Soje trube yongse jele me she dorje ravata Saje trava kurtan la re ye she me ye kurkanje Sanso geje yun trave satya ramje chembojo.
I appear as the great, glorious Chakrasamvara. My 5 aggregates are the 5 Buddha families. My 5 elements are the 5 mothers, and my sense sources are the bodhisattvas. From the life force syllable hung at my heart emerge the 4 Sambhani mantras. Black, green, yellow, and yellow. They emanate into the 4 directions and transform into an indestructible Vajra fence, ground, web, tent, canopy, and a dome of wisdom flames, becoming a vast protection sphere, solid, secure, and utterly terrifying. It is impregnable to obstructors, even to Brahma.
Om Bendana Beza Bava Benza Benda Ho Om Beza Chakara Hom Bang Ho Om Benza Enza Lambang Bang Ho Om Benza Betana Hong Kong Ho Om Benza Shora Zola Chan San Ho Om Benzanzo Analanga Hong 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 Yang Heraga Sarve Tuga Hong Uzen Trube Lama Dan Kulodo Laton Dunje Nangan Jindra Benza Samanzo. The light radiating from the hung at the heart of myself, appearing as Heruka, invites the Guru and the gathering of Chakrasamvara deities into the space before me. Vajra Samaja. Namo Guru Be Namah Shri Tatra
I take refuge in the three jewels and confess each and every wrongdoing. I rejoice in the virtues of beings and will hold the Buddhas and Bodhisattvas dear to my heart. I take refuge in the Buddha, the Dharma, and the Supreme Assembly until attaining enlightenment. I give rise to bodhicitta in order to fully accomplish the purpose of others and myself. Having given rise to the Supreme Mind of bodhicitta, I welcome all sentient beings. I will practice the supreme bodhisattva conduct of acting with kindness. May I attain enlightenment for the benefit of all beings. The field of accumulation dissolves into me.
Om so bhava shuddha sarvada so bhava shuddha bhavan rang lue zo ran rei pe hong jia na de nam ban kan ne xie chu ge wo sa do nian ang le dorjee sa ye ra wa ko tra wa la rue me re song ge jin ba wu sa nam ka ta no me chu sa ra ra den do na so pe ma ja zhang rong le Rinchen na so de zhe yan me kang qian wo ba wa ju nie kun zo se re pe ma dorjee me re tu zhu ji de yue na so ju jie de wa nie me jie de den den ta dun se se jing go wu se ta se so se ka ma wu ra re na de ke jie shu be dorjee hong jie hen se wo ba en chu jian qiu zhou wei dun se la de sa wo la ten jie da nie sa wo san qian dang jie yong se zhi ba le zong ra nie jiong dian de wen qiu jie nan ka dang ben dan chu jie xia jie jin shen qie zi 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 zhe can du jie jian chen wei tu gan ren qian zi tian jin jie ra pe tu se jin jian wei zi mo nur wen dun de na so du jie yong de da xie xia jie du zhi yong lan qiu jie ye jiong zun ben jie zi jie go wo da zi ye ba jiang be dun xin ne wei fan ne la ya xian chu xian tu long ap zhe do sa dong jie sang jie gun jiang ge ge nian dian bang de du jie nam jie shi ren xia jie jin sang zha zhen cang se tu ba gang bo nge zhe xie xia yong tu ba de se gang wa yap jian ge nan qu jian ye ba deng ze du jie zhe go sa nan gun la de be yong jia jiang qian ye ba yap jie de nian qu zhou lan su jie ban zi jie mo cha la ji xian tu gang a jie do xia sa jiang a den yam yam ni gang xin be zhe xian da jiang qiang gai ba me dang zi jie dang jie ta xian jie yong jia ye ba nam cang kan zhou lan ma dun jie ma zhou jie ma na ngo jia ma sa xia jie jin sum tu be jie zi zhe zhe tu gan wu jin gan bo ngap jie do xia jie sa ye zhe go nan ke su yin yun be tu zhe tu ge zhe mo ka zhang dan den xian ye jian zun ben zhen wei zhe sa jiang a den wo zha den na ye jiang gan jie rab de jie sa jie de den du zi ben den xiang a gan wei tu ben zhe la nam zha wan da den ong gan ren ba pe ma a ma bo nian ka du jie hong o yap jie ye dong ge ong hua gang Govo nama heser dane jezo soha homarbo. Chakpa nyeso bokar tame namani hong hong mas. Yela kunla peiham janko yomje dewa ombama. Nyen ka hong hong kodado ngochen kadara shema karbozo. Govo shen shen rabda sershen jezo hong hong janko. Yela kunla pek pek de shem de jerem son.
Page 36. My body gradually dissolves into the awareness Hung, which then remains in space in the form of the nada string. From the luminous and empty natural state of all phenomena arises an intensely blazing protection sphere of Vajra ground, fence, tent, web, canopy, and masses of fire. At its center arise space, wind, fire, water, earth, and Mount Meru, upon which arise a variegated lotus and a crossed Vajra. At the center of that arises a broom, from which arises the great immeasurable palace, made of various precious substances, brilliant and complete in its characteristics. Outside are spheres of lotuses and vajras, masses of fire, and the charnel grounds. Inside the palace, in the center of a multicolored lotus, is a sun disk with Bhairava and Kalaratri as a seat, upon which is a mandala of sun and moon, and the white vowels and red consonants. In an instant, the nada of my awareness enters it and transforms into a vajra with a brilliant blue hung at its center. The light emanating from it makes offerings to the Buddhas and benefits beings. The light gathers back and dissolves into the seed syllable. The moon, sun, seed syllable, and implement transform, and I arise as the transcendent conqueror, Chakrasamvara, outshining the radiance of a clear sky. I have one face, 3 eyes, and bared fangs. My hair knot is adorned with jeweled dried skulls, bound by a garland of vajras along my hairline. And the top of my hair knot is adorned with a jewel, the front with a crossed vajra, and the left with a crescent moon. Holding a vajra and bell in my hands, I am embracing the consort. With my left leg bent, I stand on Bhairava's head, and my outstretched right leg presses down between Kalaratri's breasts. I bear the 6 charnel ground adornments, a loose tiger skin skirt, and a garland of 50 freshly severed heads around my neck. And I display the 9 moods of dance. On my lap is coral-colored Vajrayogini, with 1 face and 3 eyes. Half her hair flows down loosely, and the other half is bound up with 5 dried skulls. Embracing the neck of the father, her left hand serves a skull cup filled with nectar to his mouth. The right hand, in threatening mudra, fiercely brandishes a curved knife with a vajra handle. Her left leg is outstretched and her right leg is wrapped around the father. Blissful and endowed with the youth of a 16-year-old, her beauty is extraordinary. She is naked and fond of blood, wears a garland of 50 dried skulls, and is endowed with the 5 mudras. The father and mother are adorned with the major and minor marks and silken scarfs. Like the fire at the end of time, their blissful union of method and wisdom is magnificent. In front is blue Dakini, to the left is green Lama, behind is red Kandaroha, and to the right is yellow Rupini. Each has 1 face, 3 eyes, menacing laughter, bared fangs, hair flying loose, a crown ornament of dried skulls, and a garland of 50 dried skulls around the necks. In the right hands they each brandish aloft in space a curved knife, and in their left they hold to their hearts skulls filled with blood.
A khatvanga is tucked into the crook of the left arm. Their bodies are naked and sensuous, and they are endowed with the 5 symbols. With right leg outstretched and left leg bent, they dance majestically upon corpses. Upon moon discs in the 4 intermediate directions are vases filled with the 5 nectars, and topped by skull cups filled with the 5 meats. At the forehead of each deity is white Om on a moon disc. At the throat on a lotus is red Ah. And at the heart at the center of a crossed vajra is a blue Hung. In the heart of the father are white Om Ha. At the forehead yellow Namahi. On the crown red Svaha Hu. On both shoulders black Vausat He. And on both eyes crimson Hum Hum Ho. And at all limbs green Pet Hum. At the navel of the mother is red Om Bam. At the heart is blue Hamyom. At the mouth white Hrimmom. At the head yellow Hrim Hrim. At the crown green Hum Hum. And at all limbs gray Pe Pe.
Bam bam jadan yinga hong je roja bavo nam je ma so da wang ge la jian den de jian dong ju.
The light radiating from the home at my heart invites the Viras and Yoginis of the 10 directions and the empowerment deities into the space before me.
Om
The wisdom and commitment beings become indivisible.
Om Yoga Shuddha Sarva Dharma Yoga Shuddha Om Sarva Dadanga Abbe Kinza Dhamma Shibe Sarda Vana Durseye Kame Pumba Sadhu Thunene Chedar Dhamba Samjene Tebyen Kulna Kutruso Laye Chune Tabaye Tebyen Dage Truje.
Having been supplicated, the empowerment deities hold aloft vase filled with nectar and proclaim, just as the Buddhas were bathed upon birth, we will bathe you with the pure water of the gods.
Om Sarvada Dhangada Abhekhenga Samaya Shire Ho Shesong Gogang Gogang Chemada Deva Chimbo Ranjin Chojan Wan La Ran Ten Chola Jin Jeve Sola Mejo Yana Nanda Kando Maje Wajin Chul.
Saying this, they bestow empowerment with the nectar, which fills my body and purifies all defilements, transforming me into the supreme nature of great bliss. The empowerment deities then dissolve into me. From the overflowing nectar arises the crown ornament of Akshobhya on the principal Lord, Vairocana on the mother, and Ratnasambhava on the four Dakinis.
Om Shire Heruka Sabare Vare Agamba Sova Om Shire Heruka Enzamewa Enzamana Badeza Sova Om Shire Heruka Sabare Vare Chochana Badeza Sova Om Shire Heruka Sabareva Padendra Deza Sova Om Shire Heruka Sabareva Pubaba Deza Sova Om Shire Heruka Sabareva Debeba Deza Sova Om Shire Heruka Sabareva Aloge Badeza Sova Om Shire Heruka Sabareva Bende Badeza Sova Om Shire Heruka Sabareva Nevede Badeza Sova Om Shire Heruka Sabareva Shabda Badeza Sova.
I offer to the mouths of the kind root guru and all the glorious holy lineage gurus. Om Ahum.
Om Shere Benza He He Ruru Ga Hom Be Draken Zola Samvara Om Sambero Zanaya Om Aho Om Dragane Om Aho Om Lame Om Aho Om Kendaro He Om Aho Om Rubane Om Aho Om Sarma Dhamma Bala Om Aho Om Sarva Tathanga Anuranga Nambeza Soba Emago Om Jom Dea Bavo Bamo Lamanata Garba Chimba Thaye Meda Rabbe Toje Chiben Chimba De Jeze Tujen Jese Lungwesha Sane Huze Tungsha Jimbavamo Jata Sharpu Dungtan Kachanzi Tage Babe Nabzan Changwanzi Towa Mechen Dongtung Kulandu.
Om, homage to the conqueror, the courageous Lord. I bow to you who blaze like the fire at the end of a great kalpa, whose locks are bound up at the crown, whose face is terrifying, fiercely bearing fangs, whose hands, gleaming with 1,000 lights, raise a battle axe and a lasso, and hold a spear and a katvanga, who wears a tiger skin robe and whose smoky color resembles great darkness.
Om Jom Den Dema Dorjee Bamalan Samsado Pamo Jeten Simje Yunje Meda Reze Wansoje Nyombo Tamjen Jenze Gundan Dema Dorjee Chemoni Dorjee Dema Mabam Jende Meta Wanze Yoveji Tukjam Gamban Dema Jekso Rongwa Tomo Sikzemo Trabzia Sobzia Rabdun Jiba Sijan Para Lejama Mobar Jama Mobar Zenje Rektam Mobar Zebamo Dorjee Pamo Namjo Chemo Dube Wanso Malandu Sije Wangdan Gukpe Lejeta Leso Semso Tremba Nyajana Gadan Choka Gadra Lenjeta Nimbo Namye Maye La Sansa.
Om, homage to the transcendent conqueress Vajravarahi, to the superior mother of the three worlds, invincible awareness consort, who destroys all fear of evil spirits with your great Vajra nature, to you with controlling eyes, who remains like a Vajra seed, unconquered by others, who neutralizes even poison, wrathful, fierce lady bearing your fangs, terrifier, annihilator, who severs completely, who conquers all adversaries, all victorious one, conquering those who make us dull, rigid, and confused. To Vajravarahi, great yogini, powerful lady who fulfills all desires, I bow. Homage to the 4 heart yoginis who represent the 4 activities of pacifying, enriching, overpowering, and suppressing, the 4 placements of mindfulness, body, feeling, mind, phenomena, and the 4 levels of joy, joy, supreme joy, beyond joy, and co-emergent joy.
Zasum Koloje, Jevaram Dandemba, Garchen Yanga Hongombo, Deva Matenela, Yeshe Meban Kolos, Sosunebe Yegena, Sekshen Hamle Garcham, Yegelarso Dedumba.
Inside my body, appearing as Haruka, are the 3 channels and 4 chakras. At my crown is white hum. at my throat white Om, at my heart blue Hung, and at my navel a red Ah. From the Ah, wisdom fire blazes forth, burning away the syllables of the 3 chakras. From the Hum, white drops descend, and restoring the 3 syllables, blissful warmth blazes forth. From the Hung at my heart, a mantra garland emerges. It descends through the pathway of the Vajra, enters the lotus of the mother, and rises through her central channel. It emerges from her mouth and enters again into my mouth, and dissolves into the seed syllable at my heart. In this way, it circles continuously.
Om Shri Benza gene zola sa varam so om shere benza he ru ga ho be ga gene zola sa varam so om shere benza he ru ga ho be ga gene zola sa varam so om shere benza he om be ga gene zola sa varam so om shere benza he ru ga ho be ga gene zola sa varam so om shere benza he ru ga ho be ga gene zola sa varam so om shere benza he ru ga ho be ga gene zola sa varam so om shere benza he ru ga ho be ga gene zola sa varam so om shere benza he ru ga ho be ga gene zola sa varam so om shere benza he ru ga ho be ga gene zola sa varam so om shere benza he ru ga ho be zola sa varam so om shere Zambero Zana Home, Zambero Zana Home, Zambero Zana. Zambero Zana Home, Zambero Zambero Zana Home. Zambero Zana Home, Sarva Bidandra, Ganaya, Bezavana, Ganaya, Bezavana. Sarva Bidandra, Bezarvana, Home. So doga honga thang aje gulvanam la de rove tunzen la ya honga thambarje.
From the mantra around the hum at the heart of each dakini, light radiates. From these rays of light, deities emerge who then act for the benefit of beings. The light gathers back and then dissolves into the hum.
Om Draganaya Hum, 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 Om Lame Hum, Lame Hum, Lame Hum, Om Lame Hum, Lame Hum, Lame Hum, Lame Hum, Lame Om Kindaro Hum, Om Kindaro Hum, Om Kindaro Hum. Om Kinaro Hum, Om Rupane Hum, Om Rupane Hum, Om Rupane Hum, Om Rupane Hum. Om Rupane Hum, Meranga Toga Hum, Jaya Sangha Durdo Tanje, Yaya La Tam Tenye Jang, Kando Jetan Teyam La, Yang Ya Yap Jang Toga Hong Ni Shab Jo Kobago, Datse Na De Bardo Na Da Me Me Wasa, Nyam Yang Ando La Da.
The light radiating from the hung at my heart gathers the protection sphere and charnel grounds into the immeasurable palace, which dissolves into the four dakinis, who dissolve into the mother, who dissolves into the father, who then dissolves into the hung at my heart, which dissolves from the hook at its foot upwards into its body, the body into the head into the crescent moon, and finally that gathers into the nada string. The nada too dissolves and becomes imperceptible, settle within luminous clarity, even and vast.
Shule Nyadang Yin Rani Barchin Heruk Xiaoji Soni Jibek Nandong Jima Davursha.
Once again, like a fish leaping from water, I arise as the great glorious Heruka, with one face and two arms, whose magnificent form appears clearly, but is empty, like a mirage.
Om Kendra Rohe Hom Be Om Soba Vashuddha Dharm Soba Vashuddha Dong Be Ngang Le Lung Me Tu Ji Je Teng Do A Le Ka Pa La Yang Xin Jia Chi Ve Nan Mem Ra Ma Me Shu Le Du Ze Nga Ta Ha Gu Le Shang A Na Hong Zhen Nam Zam Kam Jian Chen Jiang Do Bar Wei Ye Xi Ju Du Zi Yam Tso Qian Bo Ju.
From the state of emptiness appear wind, fire, and a hearth of skulls. On this from arises the vast and wide Kapala. Inside that from Bi, Ra, Ma, Mu, and Shu arise the five nectars. And from Na, Go, Da, Ha, and Ku arise the five meats, marked with Hum, Brum, Am, Jim, and Kam. Through purifying, realizing, and flaring, the substances become a vast ocean of wisdom nectar. Pam, the light radiating from the hung at my heart, invites the conqueror Chakrasamvara from the pure lands of Akanishta, together with myriad Viras and Yoginis, to come here to the space before me. On the tongues of the assembly of the deities of the five wheels are white vajras the size of a barley grain. The torma is offered to the deities by moving it in a circle, to the left for those in the cardinal directions, and to the right for those in the intermediate directions.
Om Benzara Le Ho Za Hum Ba Medzandra Kene Samaya Sato Dershaya Om Benzara Le Ho Za Hum Ba Medzandra Kene Samaya Sato Dershaya Om Benzara Le Ho Za Hum Ba Medzandra Kene Samaya Sato Dershaya Om Shere Heruka Sapareva Agamba De Dosuva Om Shere Heruka Sapareva Madendra De Dosuva Om Shere Heruka Sapareva Beba De Dosuva Om Shere Heruka Sapareva Beba De Dosuva Om Shere Heruka Sapareva Aloke Bade Dosuva Om Shere Heruka Sapareva Vende Bade Dosuva Om Shere Heruka Sapareva Nevede Bade Dosuva Om Shere Heruka Sapareva Nada Bade Dosuva.
I bow to glorious Haruka, great hero, utterly pure Vajra Lord, and to Vajravarahi, passionate one, yogini for those with great passion.
Siddha Shiva Nyamba Jaba Jomjian Kundo Dobanjo Chune Ngubo Tamjian Kada Nyamba Danye Zikbarde Gumbo Tuje Chiji Jine Nabar Jirba Tuje Ji Dalam Zuje Lamona Shinda Jezen Zedo.
Equally victorious over attachment to existence and peace, you have conquered all conceptual thoughts. You see the even, space-like nature of all phenomena. Protector, may the nectar of your heart, infused with your compassion, drench me. Goddesses, please care for me with your great love.
Om Shri Benza Om